Welcome to Caseback Watches. My name is Tim, and in this video I have the pleasure to show you the latest addition to my watch collection, the Lorier Astra, and I will explain exactly why I did that. It's really not a secret that I'm a fan of the brand Lorier because they deliver beauty, nice specs, reasonable price, and so I own that Neptune and I sported it a lot during my vacation. And then I came across the Lorier Astra for my Watch of the Week series. So every Monday here, Watch of the Week, brief information only with images just to give you a quick overview. And then sometimes you find the watches shown in Watch of the Week here in a longer in-depth review every Friday here on the channel. So these are the 2 points, Watch of the Week and these longer video reviews. And that's what we're going to do here with the Lorier Astra today. But first let me explain why I opted for that watch or why I found it so convincing. It's because the proposition is just great. They tell you we are in Datejust country, we deliver you a watch that is rough enough for every occasion. You can wear it at the beach, you can wear it in the sea or in the pool, let's say, but you can sport it also together with a nice suit because it's handsome enough. It's not only tough, it's also handsome, and it's not too loud so that you get tired of it. You really can sport it for 3 weeks straight or 3 months or 3 years, and this at a reasonable price. We're speaking about $499 or 470 euros, and I think this is a great price. And so I picked up that watch, and then we went to our family vacation to Spain, and then the storm came. Yes, you can see the punchline coming. And to tell you that story briefly, and then we can go into the light box, but I've made some interesting observations really, because when the thing came, this storm, we were at a restaurant on high ground, directly on a cliff with nice view to the Mediterranean Sea, and then we saw there that black wall, basically a big black wall over the sea. And then my little daughter went a bit pale during that dinner, and she said, "There are some lightnings out there." And I said, "Honey, this is normal business for a sea. It's an ocean. There you can't see very wide, and so you see many of lightnings." But then I turned around and I could see that you couldn't distinguish anymore between these single lightnings. This was just a sea of flashes, and the entire sea under that cloud turned white. And then I thought, all right, now we have a bit of a problem. And then later we went back to the hotel, it was a very close distance, and then the rain started, and I've never seen something like that before. Never ever. It was just crazy. The electricity of the hotel went down, believe it or not, and then it started raining through the ceiling of the bar. And I thought, all right, that's not perfect. This entire building could collapse here over us, so that's really not great. But then it turned out the ceiling was just a bit broken. And so we went to bed. We checked if the water could come into our hotel room. Was not the case. Went fine, luckily. And then the next morning, the main storm was through, and we went to the shore, to the beach, and it was a picture of devastation. Massive damage, massive damage. You could see water pipes broken, electricity in the open, and so really crazy. And the water, the waves were brown and muddy because the water came from the mountains into the sea, and this water washed everything in the sea that it could grab. So you could find their fruits and a lot of wood from all these gardens there, and it was just crazy. It was the most insane thing I've witnessed in my life, really. And luckily, or thanks to the professionalism of some Spanish people, a lot of Spanish people, many thanks for that service, we could reach our flight in time, and so we went back to Germany. But it was crazy. It was really a catastrophe. A lot of lives lost, and so grim story. But again, many thanks to Spanish people for handling the situation like that. We've learned later when we've landed in Germany, then we learned the sheer scale of that catastrophe. But you can see I'm a bit under the impact of that event still, although I try to see it from a journalistic standpoint, just to act normal in front of kids and something like that, right? All right, but that's enough disaster. Now let's go into the light box. Let's check out the Lorier Astra. All right, and here we are with our Lorier Astra in full glory. And you will find on this watch some dings and dangs, which are testimonies that I've been wearing this for, I think, 3 weeks straight now. Enjoyed it immensely on different strap combinations. I will show you all this. But first, let's go over the basic specs here. We have a case diameter of 36 millimeters, a length lug to lug of 44. Height is 11, including the crystal, and the lug width is 20. And the watch now is equipped with a plexiglass crystal. I think as all Loriers come with a plexiglass crystal and some equipment to polish it. We have a screw-down crown, and inside we find the Miyota 9015 automatic caliber, and the watch is waterproof up to 100 meters. Price is 499 US dollars and 470 euros, but of course you have to add shipping and VAT. And what struck me first here is the classic appearance, really. The classic appearance with our numerals, with dolphin hands, with the lollipop seconds, and this exquisite spacing or the proportions between all these elements here. The nice applied indices, the minute track here. And what also is remarkable that I find the execution way better than, for instance, on the Neptune. On the Neptune, or my Neptune, there were some scratchy parts on the hands, for example, or scratchy areas. And here everything looks pretty neat, looks pretty much next level. And also you can see here the plexi working, because it offers this undisturbed look on this wide dial. So very nice. Legibility is good, is not great, of course, because you don't have the contrast of the Neptune, for example, so massive color contrast and large elements. Here it is a bit dressier, but I think it fits certain occasions, really. And I also enjoy immensely how they implemented the date on position 6, so you have a nice balance, nice symmetry, and it's such a nice combo together with the Lorier logo, which I really adore, because it's so classy and it reminds me of many design elements from the mentioned 50s and 60s. And so overall I just love it. And it's not exaggerated. You don't have so many elements, but it's very hard to get tired of this dial. Or look at the Astra, the font of that Astra. This is the font you see on vintage cars, basically. Model Astra. This is just very, very nice. The case is a typical, I would say, a typical Lorier case, if you know what I mean. So this is very close to the Neptune, for example. There you go, drilled lug holes. And here you see the bracelet, which I also enjoy. I know I said some negative things about Lorier bracelets, but this really is okay. This really looks good, works. Not so many tolerances. You have a bit of a quick set for the size here, there. And you can alter it very simple. They deliver a screwdriver together with the watch so that you can alter the bracelet yourself. And I did that and it worked just fine. Case back is empty, sort of empty. Like many Lorier watches, I'm totally fine with that. Absolutely no problem at all. And so this is the ensemble you get for 499 or 470 euros. And now let's operate it. Works very well. Long thread so that you really can't believe that the thing is waterproof up to 100 meters. And I was at the watchmaker before my vacation to check it, and it is in fact watertight, so very nice. Position 2 now stops the movement, and now you can set the time. There you go. Feels, to be honest, like like the standard Miyota, nothing to write home about, does the job, no problem at all. And now let's see how the date is changing. And there you go, perfect, very, very nice. And the quick set you have with position 1, of course. Very simple, there you go. This is just the standard functionality of that Miyota movement. I'm very happy with the accuracy, by the way. I think the tolerance is under 5 seconds a day, which can be a bit of luck, admittedly, because I don't think that this watch is perfectly regulated at Lorier's, but could absolutely be. And so conclusion for me, stunning piece, really a stunning, valuable piece. But is it perfect? I don't think that there are perfect watches on this globe, and this is no exception, of course. I find the crown a bit too drastic, a bit too rustic for the model of the watch. If you remember your classic Datejust, for example, then you have another type of crown. This is basically the Neptune crown in a smaller scale, but I've preferred there's something else. But I can understand that they see these crowns a bit as a trademark for the watch. And you know what, I will get over it. It's not really a problem. Then the next minus that could be a plus for many people is the lume. This is, for me, is just a bit too much lume, to be honest. But okay, I get the idea that you have to add something special to the watch. And the last little minus is that the date is not always perfectly centered in that frame. Or see that? It's a bit off to the right. A bit off to the right, a smidgen. So with the Swiss-made caliber, normally you don't see this. I think I will, you know what, I will let it like that, so never mind. And there you see it on my wrist, now under artificial light here. And you see the fit is perfect. It's just perfect for my wrist size, 17 centimeter. Just nice and really well done. It's super comfortable, and so very happy with that. And of course it's a severe strap monster. For example, I checked it out with my personal Cordovan strap, Caseback Cordovan strap, and you see very nice combo, very classy. Or you can pair it with a darker tone. This is the Caseback #1 strap. And really everything works. But I have the feeling that these brighter brown tones go best with this watch together. Welcome back. I hope you found this interesting. I now have a little tip from my online shop, caseback-watches.com. This is the travel wallet I use for my traveling. This is the new model, and I found it super valuable because it's very spacey and roomy for your passport. Now it's empty because I switched to my normal wallet. Lots of room for passport, tickets and everything. For many cards, here you have 3 compartments. And the main trick is that you can, it looks huge, yes, but it's optimized for jackets, so you can just store it away. Careful with microphone. You can store it away like that, and then it's secure and safe, and it will really fit into your standard jacket. And I think this is a great thing. So available at caseback-watches.com, the online shop that keeps everything here afloat and independent. So thank you very much for checking out that wallet. All right, and that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for your attention, and until next time.